Every day we are both mentors and mentees. We may just not actively recognize it. I'm going to challenge you all today to grow as mentors and mentees. I want you to start by actively listening and observing the teachers around you, and caring for and developing those that look to you as a teacher. This is everyday mentoring, learning, and leading. So why mentoring? At the university, we cannot always hire rock stars, but everyone that we do hire has the potential to become one. Mentoring is just one way to facilitate that growth. A talented musician once said, when asked where he got to where he was today, he said, simply through practice and learning from those that came before him. We cannot fear growing our employees. At the university, there is always the risk of losing talented and overqualified staff. As leaders, we must embrace training as an opportunity. Henry Ford once said, the only thing worse than training your employees and having them leave is not training them and having them stay. So what do I know about mentoring? I'm a young professional who has spent the last 11 years at the university growing through mentoring. I observe from my mentors and learn from them. I am actively taught by those willing to teach me, and I am fortunate to teach others. I am going to begin by sharing my mentoring journey with you. Growing up, my father was my hero and mentor. I observed him and how he treated others. He imparted to me many of the tools that I use throughout my daily life. He once said, Jake, if you're going to be a bank robber, I want you to be the best bank robber that ever existed, and I'll help hide you. But if you want to do something else, that's okay too. The inspiration that mentors can impart can come from unexpected places. Early in my career, I was uninspired and, quite honestly, not great at my job. I was going nowhere. Will Smith inspired me with the quote, I want to do good. I want the world to be a better place because I was here. Not shockingly, I want that too. My first active mentoring relationship was with Kathy Conover. She opened my eyes to the world around me, and she inspired the professional inside of me that I wanted to be. She listened to me. She observed me. She cared about me. And because of this, every interaction that I have with her is a growing opportunity for me. But mentoring doesn't just come from those above you or those that have more experience than you. Every day I learn from my team. I observe. I ask questions. I listen, and honestly, I get back at least double the value of that time spent. I guarantee you, no matter where you are in your career, the people around you have a lot to teach you. But I'm not here to talk about me. So how do you start your mentoring journey? It's simple. Find a mentor. Who around you has left a positive professional impression on you? Invite them to coffee. Ask them questions. Listen to their answers and care about what they say. If they continue to inspire you after this meeting, make it official. Ask them to mentor you. Ask them to step up as a leader so you can grow as a leader. If they are up to the task, the rewards for you and them will be limitless. The worst case is that you build a strong professional friendship. Once you are comfortable in your professional life and are ready to take on the role of mentoring someone else, you likely already are doing that. You just haven't made it official. Do you know who looks to you, who observes you, asks questions and listens to your answers, who learns from you, who in your life is open to and desperately wants to grow? Invite them to coffee. When you are a mentor, the first step is to care about your mentee. Humble yourself, empathize with them, measure your experiences against those of the mentee. The give and take of the mentor-mentee relationship is extremely symbiotic. The more you care and invest in the relationship, the more you and the mentee both will take from the relationship. Ask questions. When the mentee is talking about a subject, contextualize the conversation through their experiences. Ask them to relate everything back to their own experiences. Don't stop asking questions. The less you talk, the better. When the mentee talks, listen. Don't just hear, but listen. Be engaged. Make eye contact. Smile. Nod. Practice active listening. Be ready to ask questions that are relevant to what the mentee is talking about. Engage them. They will know if you're not. When you're asking the right questions and actively engaging them in professional conversation, the mentee grows. And you may not realize it at first, but you grow too. The funny thing about teaching is that the more you teach, the more you learn. Always seek ways to continue to teach. As a mentor, Your mentees will always be watching you. They will look to you for guidance and advice. They will look to you to be their role model. Act like one. None of us are perfect, but remember that as a professional, there are those around you watching. They are listening. They are observing you, and they care about you and your actions. It is important to remember that we all make mistakes. As a mentor, it's important that as you make a mistake, you learn from it. You grow from it. This starts by accepting responsibility for the mistake, analyzing it, and not passing the blame. Grow from the mistake. Your mentees will grow from it too, and they will be watching you. Be a champion for your mentees. One of the most rewarding parts of being a mentor is being their champion. Brag about them, lift them up, recognize their accomplishments, and help them recognize their mistakes. I love nothing more than when I have the opportunity to brag about my team. Speaking of which, did you know that when my team traveled to a web conference this fall in Buffalo, both Janine and Caitlin dedicated their only free evening at the conference to work on a charity website for the Ride for Roswell? They sacrificed many hours of sleep to work with a larger team of professionals to donate hundreds of hours of consulting. I couldn't be more proud. So I challenge all of you to rise up to your potential and pass that potential to those around you. Together, we can all be the best that we can be. This journey in our professional lives doesn't have an end, and it is far better learning and teaching with others every day. Thank you.